Hello and welcome to a sunny afternoon here on Burnaby Mountain. Delayed start here on Fox Field from my perspective. Game has been going in the favor of the Red Leafs. Just a few technical difficulties as we started the broadcast here, but able to catch it early on, and I'll be able to commentate the final 33 minutes of this first half and the whole second. The starting lineups for today's game, it was for the Falcons, Cullen in goal, a back four of Ahuna, Banky, Aiken, and Nioni. Snedeker and Haight start in midfield with Blakely, Beadle, Forster, and Buckley up front. Here's Beadle in on goal against Sarah Lowen. Beadle with a chance for the Falcons. Her shot is great save from Sarah Lowen down to her right-hand side quickly. It's going to be a corner kick for the Falcons, the best look of the match for SPU. They break through that right-hand side, and a great look for Beadle, one-on-one against best goalkeeper in the GNAC. A great defensive record with the tied 17th most clean sheets in all of Division 2. Sarah Lowen with a great save to open up the game for her. It's going to be a corner taken short into Snedeker. Nioni able to keep it in play, but the ref will call it back for the throw. For the Red Leafs, the starting lineup was Sarah Lowen in goal. Back four of Noemi Merlin. Katie Richardson as the fullbacks. Back to center back pairing of Emily Smith and Eve LaFontaine. In front of them, Alyssa Clark starts in midfield with Kate Cartier and Isabella Mussolini. Kira Scott starts on the wing with Michaela Tupper, and Reagan McKenzie leads the line up front. To start this game off, I did give a whole speech about how good SPU has been, which nobody heard, but apart from the people who are working in the commentary box. I promise you it was a good speech. I'll relay it at halftime, so stick around at halftime because I was proud of the speech. SPU come into this game 7-2-2. They're on a 7-game win streak. That's a little hint about what the streak was about. Number 14 for them, Jacqueline Blakely. She's been on a tear so far this season. GNAC top goal scorer, tied 30th for most goals in all of Division 2. She has 7 goals so far on the year, 2 assists as well to add to those for 16 points to lead the whole conference. But she comes up against the best defense in the conference and probably the best goalkeeper in the league as of right now. Sarah Lowen and the Red Leaf defense have been on fire so far, shutting out half of their opponents, maintaining a .500 goals against record, which is good for tied 17 in all of Division 2. Sarah Lowen has the best save percentage in the GNAC with a .887 defensive goal save record. She just added to that with a fantastic save to her right-hand side against Beadle. Here she is on the ball off the goal kick to reset play for the Red Leafs, who started the game off very brightly in a great opening 10 minutes for them. They were able to get 2 shots towards the goal of Cullen, both over the bar, but definitely signs of worry for that SPU defense. It will be a tough test for them here on Fox Field against an SFU side that is fighting at the top of the conference. SPU come into this game leading the conference ahead of national defending champions Western Washington. They come into this game with 14 points compared to Western Washington's 11. Behind the Vikings is a draw for third. It's between Western Oregon and SFU. So every point matters in this conference to make that GNAC playoffs and to chase that illustrious regular season title. Lowen will play with Smith here as SFU regain possession. Here's LaFontaine back for Lowen. So far, both sides have had 2 shots, and Sarah Lowen, the only goalkeeper that's been tested, she's come up with a huge first save. But an end-to-end game so far, and that's what SFU wanted. The Red Leafs wanted to force SPU into a challenging match, not give them anything defensively, and force the best out of the conference leaders. Here they're going to be able to test out the defensive set pieces with a set piece of their own. It'll be a corner kick off that left-hand side. It'll be off the in-swinging right boot of Kate Cartier. Corner was won by Reagan McKenzie. A great opportunity for the Red Leafs here off the set piece. They're going to load up the goal line and the 6. Here's Kate Cartier's cross in towards the 6. Bouncing around in the box still. It's going to be cleared by Snedeker. As far as Merlin. Merlin looking to get beyond her defender. It's going to be one back in the middle though for the Falcons. They look to go the other way here through Forster. Forster looking out wide for Beadle. Connects with her. Sophie Beadle driving at Richardson. Cuts inside. Has Blakey out wide. Blakey's cross in towards the box is a shot from Snedeker. Great defending from Emily Smith, who takes a shot to the mid-abdomen, it looks like. She's shaken up after that block. Play will continue down that right-hand side as Mussolini connects with Tupper. Tupper will win a throw for the Red Leafs, and Emily Smith will be able to catch her breath after a great piece of defending, able to get there just as Snedeker took a dangerous shot from the top of the box. A great block from SFU's number 3 to keep it at 0-0. Here's Blakely. Loses out to Mussolini. It'll be Merlin who connects with Smith. Smith into Lowen. LeFontaine's going to connect again with Sarah Lowen there. And back with LeFontaine. SFU happy to keep possession here and force a press out of the Falcons. Ball going to stay with SFU in their half of the field. LeFontaine now looking to break lines. She gets in behind of Blakey there. It's a chance for Kira Scott in on goal. Kira Scott down that left-hand side. Looks to play it across, looking for Mussolini. It's well defended, though, from number 7, Keilalani Ahuna. And it'll be a corner kick for the Red Leafs. Second one of the game. Here is Kate Cartier looking to swing it in towards the goalkeeper. It's going to be played back post. Drops in the middle there for McKenzie. Still loose in the box. It'll be cleared out again as far as Merlin. She looks to put it back in towards the box. It'll trickle all the way through for Cullen. Cullen able to connect there for the Falcons, who will reset with Ahuna down that right-hand side. She'll play it across for Cullen, and now with their center back pairing, Aiken. SPU looking to break through lines here. SFU doing a great job of forcing them to keep the ball at the top of their own 18. Here's Neoni, able to connect in the middle, and now they get through that midfield line of the Red Leafs. Ball will be played for looking for Beto. It's cut out by Richardson, and fancy feet to get away from her defender. She's going to send it forward over top of Blakey, looking for the run of Scott. It'll trickle away for a throw-in for the Falcons. It'll be a first substitution of the match for the Falcons. Coming off is number 16, Andy Buckley. Coming on for her is going to be number 2, Moira McKay. Moira McKay, the second top goal scorer of this SPU size. She has 3 goals on the year so far. That ball out of the back, played directly to Tupper. SFU looking to punish here with McKenzie. Laid off for Cartier. Her shot from distance is going to trickle wide of the goal. It will be a goal kick for the Falcons. Here's Ahuna. Connects with Aiken. Neoni cuts inside of Tupper. Neoni making her way beyond half field. Great defending from Melissa Clark, and that's going to be called back for a foul. I'm not sure. That's all I can say. I'm not sure. But a foul called against Alyssa Clark against Neoni. It'll be a free kick for the Falcons at halfway. They'll play it quickly down that left-hand side. Connecting with Forster. Neoni now looking forward. Gets beyond, and now it's Blakely in on goal. Blakely's shot is over the bar of Sarah Lowen's net. Not the player you want one-on-one if you're the Red Leafs. It was Jacqueline Blakely who found space in behind after the flick on from Maura McKay. A golden opportunity for the Falcons. Probably the clearest chance of the game so far for the most dangerous player of the game. SFU let off the hook with that one as a rare miss from SPU's number 14. SPU will reset with possession down that right-hand side now with Beadle. One back well from Scott. Now Richardson will play it back with LaFontaine. All the way back to Sarah Lowen, who plays it across for Emily Smith. Again with Lowen, and SPU will raise their pressing line a little bit more. They keep that line of confrontation within almost the 10 yards into the SFU half. So SFU happy to keep the ball outside of their own box and kind of draw SPU out. SPU playing with a high line. So a few times now that we've seen SFU look to play in behind, such as that. That one's cut out there from Ahuna, but again, a good piece of play from the Red Leafs as they look to make those runs in behind that high line. A couple times now that we've seen Kira Scott down that left-hand side break free of Marissa Banky, and SFU finding the moments that they've been looking for in the film. Referee's not going to call a handball against Beadle, but it'll be a Red Leaf throw anyway. Ball does not lie. Be Richardson to take the throw, looking for options. She's going to look over the top, looking for Scott. It'll bounce up into the middle. Scott recovers the ball for the Red Leafs, plays it across for Mussolini. Mussolini holds on to it, looks to play in behind for Scott, who's able to keep that ball in play and comes off of Banky. Great piece of play there from number 9, Kira Scott, winning the ball back for the Red Leafs and chasing that one down and holding on to possession for SFU. Great piece of play there from Kate Carty as she switches the play out to Merlin. Merlin's ball in towards the box is going to be cleared by number 13, Taylor Heat. It'll be a throw-in for Merlin. She plays it into Tupper. Well defended, though, from height. And here's Beadle going the other way for the Falcons. She looks to switch it across, looking for McKay. McKay battling with Merlino. Come off of McKay for a throw-in. SFU will get a free kick out of it, though. A push into the back of Merlin. Merlin looking for options off the free kick. She'll play Emily Smith, who's forced to play it long. He'll go towards Tupper. Tupper against 2. One back from the Falcons, and they look to go up the field quickly. McKay connects with Blakely. Blakely's shot from outside the box is going to trickle away for a goal kick, not troubling the goalkeeper, Sarah Lowen there. It's going to be a pair of substitutions here for SPU. It's going to be number 23 coming in. That's Taylor Kruger. Coming out is number 12, Sophie Beadle. As well as number 11, Caleb Wallace replaces number 4, Lauren Foster. And number 17, Ashlyn Valdovinos coming on, replacing number 13, Taylor Height. Lowen under pressure there from McKay, gets it out to Smith. Smith now gets away from her defender, looks to play out wide from Mussolini. It's going to go out for a throw-in for the Red Leafs. Played forward looking for Mackenzie. Will be sent back towards Merlin. Able to keep it in play. Under pressure, though, is Merlin. She's going to look to go forward. It's going to be cut out by Snedeker, but all the way through for Lowen, who's quick off of her line to collect. Here is LeFontaine on it now. LeFontaine will connect with Richardson. Richardson fouled hard there from her defender, able to get beyond the pressure there of number 23, Kruger. SFU will reset with that free kick on that left-hand side. SFU men's soccer also playing against the Falcons away at Seattle as we speak now. They're currently up 2-0 with 30 minutes to go in that one. We hope that the Red Leafs back home can repeat that scoreline. The men's soccer has achieved away its goals from Devin O'Hay from the spot and Hamish Ogden, who scored the goals for the Red Leafs. Here's a throw for the Red Leafs on that right-hand side, looking for Mackenzie. It'll go off of SFU's number 10. It'll be a throw-in going the other way for the Falcons now. Neoni to take. It's going to be a pair of substitutions as well for the Red Leafs here. Coming on is number 17, Caden Sherwood. She'll replace number 9, Kira Scott, as well as number 19, Sarah Caravata, coming on to replace Reagan McKenzie up front. That will move Michaela Tupper to that left-hand side, where she scored 2 goals last week against Central Washington. She'll be looking to have a repeat of that success. Caden Sherwood will play off the right and Caravata through the middle. Caden Sherwood quickly pressuring Aiken into a mistake there. It'll be SFU ball. .16 minutes left in this first half. Both teams looking to find the breakthrough, not for the lack of chances though. It's been a couple of golden opportunities for the Falcons going one way, one which was rejected by a great save from Sarah Lowen off the shot of Beadle. And then Blakely, who found the chance she's been looking for one-on-one with Lowen, couldn't put it on target. SFU going the other way, a shot from Tupper to open up the half, and another shot from Kate Carty off the free kick. The best looks of the game so far for the Red Leafs. Here's Aiken on the ball. She'll play it across for Ahuna. Ahuna will look forward, rejected by Clark. Sherwood looking to drive at that Falcon defense. She runs into 3 defenders though. It will be Yone going the other way. One back by Clark. And now Smith will be able to reset possession here for the Red Leafs as they connect with LeFontaine. Now Richardson being pressed by Kruger. Looking to go for Carty. It's going to be flicked on now. Chased down from Caravata. Caravata in on goal. Caravata shot and a goal for the Red Leafs. The Red Leafs take a shock lead here on Foxfield. Ball sent forward from Katie Richardson. Flicked on by Ahuna, and Caravata got there ahead of the goalkeeper Cullen to put it beyond the reach of the sophomore. It's 1-0 for the Red Leafs here on Foxfield. That is Sarah Caravata's first goal for the Red Leafs. The freshman out of Coquitlam, BC, comes in off the bench and makes an instant impact, getting to the end of that ball, sent over the top, and similar to the game plan that I was saying earlier about SFU looking for those balls over the top of that high line from the Falcons. They found one there, which was met perfectly off the left foot of Sarah Caravata, and the freshman took full advantage to get her first goal for the Red Leafs. Now a real game set up as we have the best attack in the league chasing a goal against the league's best defense. SFU know now that if they maintain their clean sheet record at home, they will come away with a famous victory here against the conference leaders. Falcons will go the other way. They look in behind for McKay. It's going to be cleared by Smith. Great first touch there from Caravata, but she can't connect with Tupper. Richardson now under pressure from Kruger. Kruger's going to win it off of the captain, and Kruger's going to go forward, plays with McKay. McKay on that right-hand side. Falcons looking for an immediate response. They can't find it through that cross, so it'll be collected by Sarah Lowen there. Here's Lowen. Connecting with Lowen. LeFontaine back to Lowen now. And Smith. Played over the top looking for the run of Mazzolini. Will be rejected by that Falcon defense, but sent back by Clark. Battling forward in the middle there is Clark. She's going to look to come away with that ball, but it's well won back by Snedeker. Now Lowen. Ball won back by the Falcons there, and 12 minutes left in this one. SFU will be happy to go into halftime with this 1-goal advantage and talk over the defensive strategy. They know now what they have to do. Just don't concede, and they grab this famous victory. It's what they've done best so far this season. Tied 17th for the most clean sheets in all of Division 2. So from a Falcon perspective, not the team that you want to go a goal down to in the first half. Ona will connect out wide with Banky. Her ball into the middle for McKay. McKay can't connect out wide. It will be with Kruger. It will be a throw in for the Red Leafs. Snedeker brings it down. Looking to connect in the middle. It's going to find the feet of Alyssa Clark, who's been everywhere this first half for the Red Leafs defensively. She's been great. Here's Patterson in on goal, but it's going to trickle all the way through for safe hands of Sarah Lowen. SFE was looking to break quickly in transition there. Mazzolini. McKay wins it off of Clark. Here's Tupper on the ball for the Red Leafs. Richardson sends it forward. Cullen. Out wide for Banky. Put it into the middle for Patterson. Laid off for Snedeker. Play went out wide there for Tupper off the foot of Cartier. Her touch outruns the touchline. It'll be a goal kick for the Falcons. Back for Cullen now. Ahuna. Banky back for Ahuna now. Plays across for Eichen. Sends it forward, and it's going to be sent back by Merlin. Brought down in the middle, though. An opportunity to go forward here through Voldovinos, and a great piece of defending there from LeFontaine to stop the run of SPU's number 17. It's going to be sent back for Lowen, who will hammer it forward. Here's Clark. Clark looking for Mussolini. Instead, it's going to find the feet of Wallace. Snedeker now out wide for Banky. Good turn there from Patterson. She connects with Kruger. Kruger driving one-on-one against Richardson. Gets beyond Richardson. Kruger now into the box, and her shot's going to go well wide of Lowen's goal. It'll be a goal kick here for the Red Leafs. LeFontaine on it now. Touch gets away from her. Patterson will take over that one. Kruger looking over the top. It's going to find the feet of McKay. Great piece of defending, though, from Smith, and Merlin will clear. SFU get away with one there. So quick to go forward. Our SPU off of those turnovers. It was a heavy touch off of LeFontaine. Great turn from Cartier, now going the other way, but it's well defended by Snedeker. And they'll be brought back for a foul against Kate Cartier on Ahuna, but it was a heavy touch from LeFontaine, and so quick are the Falcons to pounce. It was a ball from Patterson into Kruger, and she knew exactly what to do, is to play that ball into the open space left behind from the Red Leaf center back, and almost connecting there was McKay in what would have been a dangerous moment for the Red Leafs, but great piece of defending from Emily Smith to put an end to that attack. Coming into the game now for the Red Leafs, number 18, Chelsea Crock. Coming onto the field on the left-hand side for number 8, Michaela Tupper. Chelsea Crock got her first goal of the season last week against Central Washington. She got 2 goals last season. She'll be looking to match that tally today. Ball's going to trickle through for LeFontaine, who sends it out wide. Mahaffey's throw. Connects in the middle with Wallace. Now Cartier. Looking again for Mussolini. Kruger. Kruger is going to be fouled from Cartier, says the referee. It'll be a free kick for the Falcons. A good opportunity to load the box. Kruger standing over the free kick. She looked to have wanted to play short. She will play it short out to Banky. Defended by Kroc. Banky gets away from Kroc. Ball into the box beyond McKay. It'll be cleared from Merlin. Mahaffey. It's going to be a corner kick for the Falcons here. The ball ricocheted off of Caden Sherwood. Second chance of the game, and SPU loading 4 players on the corner of the 18 by the corner flag where the ball is being taken. They're marked by Caden Sherwood. It's going to be sent into the box. Cleared away by Caravata. Banky. One back by Kroc. It'll be picked up, though, from Patterson. Collides into Katie Richardson. It'll be brought back for a foul against SPU's number 3. Lowen takes the free kick short. She'll find it again off of LeFontaine and connects with Smith. Smith plays into Sherwood. It'll be let go for Caravata. Sherwood on it now. Connects out wide with Mazzolini. Mazzolini gets beyond her defender. Brings it back. Connects with Sherwood. Now Sherwood out wide. Chance to load the box. She's going to connect again with Mazzolini. Her shot takes a deflection off the defender. Looks like it took a touch off of Ahuna there, and it'll be a corner kick for the Red Leafs. Looked like a dangerous deflection. Could have been heading into the corner of Cullen's net. Instead, it trickles wide for a corner kick. It will be SFU's third corner of the match. All down that left-hand side for the in-swinger of Kate Cartier. All players back here for the Falcons. Under 4 minutes to go in this first half. Cartier's cross into the 6. Going to bounce beyond everybody there. It's going to go to the top of the box for Mazzolini. One back there quickly from Patterson. Patterson plays it out wide. Looking for McKay. It's a great piece of defending from Merlin. It goes off of Patterson, and it will be a throw-in for the Red Leafs. Merlin there quick to react and put an end to that dangerous counterattack for the Falcons. 3 minutes left in this first half. SFU know the importance of going into halftime with that lead that they fought so hard to have. Here's Richardson's throw into Cartier. Touch goes into Ahuna. Good piece of play from the Falcons to retain possession there, connecting through Kruger and Snedeker. Aiken will play across for Ahuna. Snedeker will have to play all the way back to Cullen under the pressure from Mazzolini. Now Ahuna. Looking to go forward. She connects in the middle there, and then a hard foul from Kate Cartier. Ball will be taken quickly and flicked all the way towards Sarah Lowen, who will take a moment as Kate Cartier is limping after that foul. Just looked like a unlucky collision there between Cartier and Patterson. Might have been two knees colliding or something along those lines, as Kate Cartier is still limping after this one. She'll have to jog back into the fence here as the Falcons attack. Well defended though from Clark. SFU have it with Richardson. Kruger now. Off of Kroc. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Patterson. Snedeker. Into Aiken. Wallace now. Plays it back with Valuinos. Minute to go in this one. As SPU push for an equalizer before the half's end, it will be Merlin who looks to get there ahead. Sorry about that. Here's a opportunity for the Falcons to get the ball into the box. A opportunity for the Falcons that finds the back of the net, but it'll be brought back for offside. Ball was sent in there from Snedeker, and it was put away from Patterson, but in an offside position. It will be a halftime call. It's going to be a great opportunity for the Red Leafs to go into halftime. They get away with one there as they hold the high line off the free kick. Don't drop in early, and They're able to keep Patterson offside. They go into the halftime with a 1-0 lead. 15 minutes away here from an exciting second half. The best defense in the league just have to shut out the best attack in the league to claim a famous 3 points here on Fox Field. 14 minutes away. Hello and welcome back to the second half as the players make their way out onto the field. A couple stats for you from that first half. It was 8 shots from the SPU Falcons matched up by the Red Leafs, who had 6 of their own. Both teams found the target 3 times. It was SFU who made the most of those shots, finding themselves 1-0 up after a goal from freshman Sarah Caravata. A couple other significant moments of that first half. Sarah Lone had a fantastic save against Sophie Beadle, and the top goal scorer of the GNAC, Jacqueline Blakely, had the golden opportunity of the match, one-on-one with Sarah Lowen, but her shot blazed over the bar. Both teams coming into this one halfway point of the conference season. 4 teams did enter this week with double-digit points. SPU leading the pack with 14 after extending its unbeaten streak to 7 matches. Western Washington follows SPU in second with 11 points after taking a pair of wins last week to leap up those standings. The Vikings are then followed by Western Oregon and Simon Fraser, who has 10 points apiece. Seattle Pacific has remained undefeated since it took a 2-1 win over number 2 Colorado Mines on September 18th. The Falcons brought that streak to 7 last week with a 1-0 win over St. Martin's and a 2-all draw away at Western Oregon. They secured 4 valuable points to remain at the top of the GNAC standings, but they find themselves 1-0 down here, and to continue that hot streak, they'll have to find the goal against the leading GNAC goalkeeper. SFU has played just 2 games at home this season, but they've conceded no goals in those 2 games. In fact, SFU leads the GNAC and ranks 17th in Division 2 with a .500 goals against average. Sarah Lowen is tied for the conference lead and 22nd in the division with 5 shutouts this year, and she leads the GNAC with an impressive .889 save percentage, 32 total saves. About a minute away here from kickoff for the second half. It's the Falcons who will look to bring the heat towards the Red Leafs. Red Leafs know that a shutout in these final 45 will lead to a famous victory, which will put them right at the top of that GNAC regular season title race. A huge final 45 coming up here on Fox Field between the Falcons and the Red Leafs. Here the Red Leafs kick us off, going from left to right in their all red strip. SPU will be defending the goal to the right with their all black strip. SFU starting here with possession through Noemi Merlin. Cuts back on Forster. We'll play it back for Smith. It'll be a throw for the Falcons. Snedeker loses out. It'll be McKenzie who chases against Ahuna. It'll be a throw-in for the Red Leafs off the foot of SPU's number 7. Ball sent down the line. It'll be chased down and won back there, but the foul will be called against Kira Scott. Falcons will send it forward. Blakely battling for it with Clark. Mussolini's going to send it forward, looking for Tupper down the line. Tupper might get there ahead. Tupper gets there. Ball into the box, looking for McKenzie. It'll be sent away from Ahuna. It'll be a corner kick for the Red Leafs. Their 4th corner of the game so far. Taking the corner, number 6, Alyssa Clark. Her ball into the box. Going to fall top of the box for Katie Richardson, whose shot goes wide of the goal. A great look there for the Red Leafs off the rebound. Chance going forward here for the Falcons. It'll be Sarah Lowen, who's quick off of her line to collect that one ahead of number 9, Lauren Reif, who subbed onto the game at halftime. Played out to Richardson. Gets beyond her defenders. Looking to look to play down the line for Scott. Scott in a foot race here with Ahuna. Ahuna's going to get their first play back for Cullen, who connects out wide. SPU looking to break down that right-hand side, but it's well defended from Cartier. It'll be a throw-in for the Red Leafs now. Snedeker now on the ball. Sent forward, but SPU stick with possession now. They will play it out wide for Mahaffey. Back in for Aiken. Ahuna. Sent forward, but headed away from Smith. He'll find the feet of Mussolini, who looks in behind for Scott. He'll trickle all the way through for a goal kick for Cullen. SPU come into this game 7-2-2, leading the GNAC SFU 4-3-3, but currently leading 1-0 and really matching up to the GNAC leaders here in all the stats. And in this match, they've been first to every second ball. Here's Kate Cartier. Cuts back and finds Alyssa Clark. Going to be won back by Reif. Plays back for Mahaffey. Now Cullen. Ahuna on it. Aiken looking out wide for Forster. Forster unable to keep it in play, though. It'll be a throw-in for the Red Leafs down that right-hand side. Mahaffey now plays it back with Aiken. And good news for Red Leafs fans. The SFU men's soccer team able to get a win away at SPU today, winning the game by 3-1. Goals coming from Captain Devin O'Hay, Hamish Ogden, and Koji Poon, who got his 7th goal of the season. So SFU already 1-0 against SPU so far tonight, and the women's soccer team will be looking to doubling that win tally as they lead currently at home. Richardson's going to send it forward. It's going to trickle out for a goal kick, though. SPU playing with a higher intensity. They know that they've got 38 minutes here to find the goal. A goal that will be Very difficult to come by against the best defense in the league. Ball's going to be sent forward into the middle from Richardson. It'll trickle out wide for Scott. Back for Richardson. All the way back to Lowen, who's under pressure from Blakely. She'll send it up first time. Smith will send it forward for McKenzie. Regan's touch shows a little bit too much of the ball there to Height. SFU coming out for the second half the same way they started the game, with Kira Scott on the left wing, Michaela Tupper on the right, and Mackenzie Reagan up front. Snedeker now going forward. The ball's going to be deflected out wide. Merlene will clear it out for a Falcon throw-in. Mahaffey in for Height. Now Forster. Her first touch away from Merlene, but it shows too much of the ball for Clark. Falcons have it down the right here. Ione into Ahuna. Aiken now. Ione. Inside for Rife, a great touch for Snedeker, and great move from SPU to find space on that right-hand side. Two players in the box. One of them is Blakely, but most important player in the box for the Red Leafs there, number 24, Sarah Lowen. Quick off of her line to cut out that pass across goal and get there ahead of Blakely, who had the tap in from about 4 yards. A great piece of goalkeeping for the Red Leafs as they keep it at 1-0. SFU going the other way, looking to send Kira Scott down the line. It'll be cut out by Cullen, who sends it back into the middle. Here's Kate Cartier. Good piece of skill from Cartier to get away from her defender. She'll find Richardson under pressure from Beetle. Plays into Clark. Into Richardson again. Now Smith. DeFontaine on it now. Plays it all the way back for Lowen. Under pressure from Blakely. She'll play Alyssa Clark. SFU doing really well to keep possession here. And Clark looking over the top for Scott. Well defended from Ione. Ball will fall to Scott. Reagan McKenzie, her pass into Mazzolini is cut out by Forster. Forster now going forward for the Falcons. Lays it off for Rife. She tries to lay it off for Snedeker. It'll be cut out in the middle there from Mazzolini. Cartier looking the other way for Tupper. Falls for Isabella Mazzolini. Megs her defender. Will find Michaela Tupper. Looking in behind for Reagan McKenzie, who's in offside position. It'll be brought back against SFU's number 10. Good piece of play down that right-hand side. Good connection forming there between SFU's number 7 and number 8, Michaela Tupper and Isabella Mazzolini. Found space in the middle, and Mazzolini's pass, Tupper's pass in behind for Reagan McKenzie. Found the number 10, but brought back for offside against SFU's forward. It will be Falcons who have the ball here. 10 minutes gone in this first half. SFU can be happy with the way it's going. They've kept the ball in the Falcon half for the majority of this opening 10 minutes, and they can't score from there. So SFU sticking to the game plan here. Trying to find a great win at home. Referee's going to call the clock here. Extra ball was in play. Forster on it. Mahaffey. Her touch shows too much of the ball for Mazzolini, who was able to turn away and find the feet of Scott. Scott looking in behind for Reagan McKenzie. It's going to trickle all the way through for Cullen, though. Aiken now. Played out wide for Yone. Aiken looking out wide for Forster. It's going to be cut out by Merlin. Mahaffey sends it back into the middle. Blakely gets there ahead of Smith. Over the top of the head of Noemi Merlin. He'll find the feet of Forster on the right-hand side, left-hand side for the Falcons. Forster turning on Merlin. Her ball into the box is going to be flicked on by Blakely. Looked like, or rather, by Beetle, who tried to redirect it in towards the middle of the box. So find the hands of Sarah Lowen, who's happy to collect. She'll play out with Eve LaFontaine. LaFontaine finds Scott, but touch gets away from SFU's number 9. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons here as they look to keep the foot on the gas and press that SFU defensive line. Ahuna with Aiken. Out wide for Mahaffey. Under pressure, and the ball will find Noemi Merlin. Plays all the way back with Sarah Lowen. Now Eve LaFontaine. It's going to be sent back towards Eve LaFontaine off the head of Beetle. LaFontaine under pressure from Blakely here. Loses the ball to Beetle. But Snedeker's pass into Blakely can't find the feet of SPU's number 14. It'll be a goal kick for Sarah Lowen and the Red Leafs here. Here's Smith. Now Lowen. No pressure on Sarah Lowen, so she's happy to take her time until Rife steps forward and forces pass to LaFontaine, who drives forward now down that left-hand side. She is going to connect with Scott through for McKenzie. Reagan McKenzie gets beyond the Huna, but Aiken able to find Yone. Her ball forward looking for Rife is going to be flicked on beyond Smith. Now Merlin sends it forward. It'll be brought back for an offside against Reagan McKenzie, who was beyond the defensive line when Merlin sent that clearance upfield. SPU will go the other way, and Yone's ball into the box. It's going to be a easy claim there for SFU's number 24, Sarah Lowen, who's been quick off of her line. Here's Smith. Going to send it forward, brought down from Mahaffey. Merlin. Back for LaFontaine. Lowen's going to play it out wide for Richardson, who has space. Finds the feet of Kate Cartier. Into Tupper. One-on-one against Height. Tupper plays out wide for Mazzolini. Going to continue a run down wide. Mazzolini's ball into Tupper is a little overhit. He'll go out for a goal kick for SPU.
Substitution being made for the Red Leafs. Stepping off, number 9. Stepping off the pitch, number 17, Caden Sherwood.
Substitution for the Red Leafs. It was number 17, Caden Sherwood, coming onto the field, replacing number 9, Kira Scott. Caden Sherwood found the winning goal in the final minute last week here at home against NNU. With 90 seconds on the clock, Caden Sherwood's shot was deflected into the back of the net by an NNU defender and gave SFU the 1-0 victory in their first home game of the season. Here's Richardson into McKenzie. Richardson looking out wide for Tupper, who moves to the left-hand side, and ball will go out for a throw-in. Here's Eichen. Eichen will play it forward, rejected by Merlin. It's going to drop for Rife, though. Sent back by Smith, and SPU now really battling for those second balls, sending the ball forward, and SFU defending it, but their clearance is going into the middle of the field, and SPU so far in the second half been really quick to jump on those and try to get those second chance opportunities. It'll be a throw-in for Noemi Merlin. Looking for options on that right-hand side. She's going to find the feet of Mussolini, who has quick feet to get away from her two defenders. He'll go off of Mahaffey for another throw-in. Sent into the middle off the head of Mahaffey. He'll drop in the middle there for Snedeker. Looking for Blakely. Now Forster on the left-hand side, driving one-on-one against Merlin. Takes Merlin out wide. Forster now driving onto the box. Her ball into the middle is still loose, and then a goal for SPU. Ball was sent in from Forster. A good piece of work down the left-hand side. She beat Noemi Merlin for pace. The ball was sent into the middle. A little bit of miscommunication, it seemed, between goalkeeper Sarah Lowen and Emily Smith. Or rather, Eve Fontaine and the goalkeeper Sarah Lowen. It came off the foot of LeFontaine. It was Katie Richardson on the line who tried to keep it out. Her clearance hits the base of the post and finds its way in. It's so unlucky for the Red Leafs there, as they've done so well in this game to find the one goal advantage, and defensively have done so well to keeping out the Falcons. An unlucky moment in the back gives the Falcons an equalizer in this one. And now they have the momentum going forward through Snedeker here. Ball's going to be sent forward. Richardson will watch it out for a goal kick. It'll be a goal kick for Lowen. It looks like the goal has been awarded to SPU number 12, Sophie Beadle. Here's Kruger on that right-hand side for the Falcons. Dionne's ball into the box. Going to be cleared from Merlin. SFU, 25 minutes left in this one. They need to grab a foothold in this match and take back control. SPU have found a lot of momentum off of that goal. Their whole bench on their feet, cheering on the 11 on the field. Here's Watson. Pass from height was cut out there from Cartier. Reagan McKenzie's fouled, though, from Ahuda, and it'll give SFU time to reset on this one. Clark will take the free kick. Now Smith finds the feet of Sherwood. Can't get away from height. It will be sent forward. Mahaffey now clearing it. Brought down by Sherwood. Naomi Merlin able to spin away from Mahaffey. Her cross into the box looking for McKenzie. Goes over her head. And it goes over the head of Michaela Tupper, who was at the back post. It will trickle out for a throw-in. It's going to be a substitution for both teams here. Coming on, it's going to be the goal scorer, number 19, Sarah Caravata, making her way onto the field for number 10, Reagan McKenzie.
For Seattle Pacific, coming off number 13, stepping on number 17,
coming on in midfield for SPU. Number 17, Ashlyn Valdovinos coming on for number 13, Taylor Height. Here's Watson down the left-hand side, gets beyond Merlin. Now defended one-on-one against Caden Sherwood. Watson cuts inside. Looks to play into the box, cleared away from Clark. I'll drop into the middle for Valdovinos. Yone with the shot from way out. He'll go over the bar of Sarah Lowen's goal. Be a goal kick for the Red Leafs here. SPU find themselves in a good position here, 1-1, to keep that unbeaten run going and make it to 8 games. They've had a lot of control in this second half so far. They've had 4 shots directed towards Sarah Lowen's goal in this second half so far, matched by the Red Leafs, who've only had 1 going the other way. It's going to be a foul against SPU on that right-hand side, called against Kruger. It'll be free kick for the Red Leafs to reset play. The 134 fans in Terry Fox Stadium hoping for a winner here for the Red Leafs. They're going to look to strike twice on the counter. Here they have possession with Lowen. Under pressure is Lowen. She's going to play it over the head of Watson. A great ball out to Merlin. Her ball finds Caden Sherwood, who gets in behind of Mahaffey. Sherwood looking for Caravata. Caravata gets beyond the defender. Caravata into the box. Can she double her lead? Caravata's shot is blocked by Cullen. Loose ball, and Cullen gets to it on the second attempt. Caravata found space off a fortunate bounce against Mackenzie Aiken. Was one-on-one with Cullen. Her shot was spilled initially by the goalkeeper, who was able to pick it up on the second attempt. SPU get away with what's been SFU's best chance of the second half so far. Caravata with a golden opportunity to double her goal tally for the year and for the day as well. Ball's going to drop for Michaela Tupper. Tupper on that left-hand side. It's going to run out of room. It'll be a throw for SPU. Take it quickly and play back towards Ahuna. Aiken. Mahaffey. Beyond Watson, it'll be a throw in for Noemi Merlin. Merlin looking, send it down the line. Mahaffey will put it back into play. Rife now on it. Mussolini loses it in the middle there to McKay. SPU will hold on to possession. They have 20 minutes to find the winner, as do the Red Leafs. Both teams know the importance of picking up any points here, as the GNAC gets tight at the top. Only 4 points separate these two sides as we make the halfway point of the season. Both teams know the importance of picking up any points. Those 2 extra points from finding a winner could be the difference in making playoffs or even winning the regular season championship. Lowen has it. She'll play to Emily Smith. Smith ball out wide will go out for a throw-in for Mahaffey. It's going to be a couple substitutions for either team. Number 16, Caitlin Magdalinsky coming on. She will replace number 8, Michaela Tupper. For SPU, number 16, Andy Buckley coming onto the field for number 8, Chloe Gelhaus. Foul is going to be called there against Mahaffey. Naomi Merlin will take the free kick. Clark under pressure finds Marlene. Her touch is heavy. It goes to the feet of Mahaffey, and then a foul will be called against Clark. It was number 16, Andy Buckley. It's going to be a free kick for the Falcons here, and the referee will pause the clock just to have a talking to with Alyssa Clark about the foul, or maybe with Kate Cartier about dissent, sorry. Standing over the free kick is number 18, Mia Mahaffey. SPU loading the box. Before the free kick is taken, Isabella Mussolini will tie the shoe of Sarah Lowe, and that's a good teammate. Double knot, triple knot? I'm guessing double knot. It's going to be Mahaffey over the free kick here. Referee gives the go-ahead off the left foot of Mia Mahaffey. Mahaffey's cross into the box will be flicked on towards goal, but easily collected by Sarah Lowen there. Now Evla Fontaine. Under pressure, she'll play it out wide for Richardson. She's looking for the run of Cartier, who's being defended by Ahuna. Ahuna facing her own goal, plays back to Cullen. SPU do really well to play out of that one. They'll find Snedeker. Connects in the middle with Buckley. They have space on that right-hand side now. Two players in the box. Kruger cuts inside onto her left foot. Kruger's shot off the left foot is blocked by Evle Fontaine. They will reset possession, though, with Yone. Now the cross towards the back post beyond the head of Sarah Lowen. Watson's kick across goal. I assume aiming for a teammate. It drops kindly for Sarah Lowen, who's able to collect. Another good piece of play from the Falcons going forward as they put pressure on the SFU defense. Here's Smith into Mussolini. Mussolini's pass wide of LeFontaine, who will get it by her own corner flag now, under pressure from McKay. Richardson hits off of Kruger. It'll be a goal kick for the Red Leafs. Goal kick for Sarah Lowen here. She will play out wide for Magdalinsky, who can't get a touch on it. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons on that right-hand side. Taking quickly into Kruger. Back for Yone. Yone gets beyond Magdalinsky, but Kay Cartier there able to win the ball for the Red Leafs. She's going to look to switch it quickly with Caden Sherwood. Sherwood doesn't get there before the ball goes out of bounds. There will be a throw-in for the Falcons, taken quickly by Mahaffey into Watson, defended by both Merlin and Sherwood. Watson able to get away and find Snedeker. SPU doing really well here to maintain control of the game and keep possession every time they lose it. Ball sent forward from Yone, in on goal now, and a great save from Sarah Lowen. Second opportunity, a great save from Sarah Lowen. A great double save from SFU's goalkeeper, proving why she ranks tied first in the GNAC for shutouts. Why the team is ranked 17th in all of Division 2, and why her save percentage is the best in the conference. A great double save there from SFU's number 24. 1-on-1 there against Moira McKay, who had 2 attempts at goal, but 2 pieces of great goalkeeping from Sarah Lowen, able to keep it out. The first shot a little bit above her, and she able to get a hand to it, and then the rebound she got there just ahead of McKay, who had the open goal if Lowen did not react as fast as she did. Great piece of goalkeeping to keep SFU in this game and keep this score at 1 apiece. Ball's going to be flicked on beyond the defense. LeFontaine's going to play it back for Lowen. Her clearance hits Richardson. Now Clark. Still loose, and it'll go out for a throw, SPU ball. Again, the Falcons doing really well. Every time that they lose the ball or lose possession, they're so quick to win it back, and they're really showing, especially in the second half, why they are the conference leaders so far. Now they have space in the middle to drive forward. Valdevinos, Snedeker, Kruger. LeFontaine gets there ahead of Snedeker and will send it forward. Ahuna will play out to Yone. She finds Aiken, who has space. Flicked over from McKay. She gets there ahead of Smith. McKay looking to get the ball back. It'll swap for Snedeker. Her shot is blocked. Ball still loose in the middle. Snedeker will get there first and play it back for Mahaffey. Mahaffey's cross into the middle. Goes beyond LeFontaine. A chance here for Kruger. Her shot goes right across goal. Be kept in play from Watson. Watson cuts inside on Merlin. Her ball across goal, and a goal for SPU. A great finish from number 23, Kruger. It was Watson who got the ball out wide. 1-on-1 against Merlin. She put a cross into the box, and SPU has fully turned this game around here. It was a driven ball from off the foot of number 11 Watson, and Kruger got there ahead of Sarah Lowen. Great piece of play there from the Falcons as they're able to fully turn the game on its head, and from 1-0 down find themselves 2-1 up. It's SFU who now have to chase the winner or an equalizer here on Fox Field. SPU showing why they are ranked so high, ranked 24th in all of Division 2 going into this game, and they prove it time and time again as facing against the best defense in the conference. They're able to find 2 goals in the space of 30 minutes. All the wind taken out of the sails of SFU here as they need to pick themselves up and make their way back into this game. They need to retain the ball and win it off of SPU, who now are just happy to keep possession in the back through Yone. Plays it out wide for the goal scorer, Kruger. Yone again. All the way back to Cullen. That is Kruger's 3rd goal of the season for the Falcons. She's the 3rd highest goal scorer on the team. It was a great piece of play from Kayla Wallace, who played the ball into the box, and Wallace gets her 2nd assist of the season. SPU win the ball back high up the field. Now an opportunity for Buckley. She plays it back for Valdovinos, and they'll reset the play all the way back with Aiken. Yone. Into Snedeker. Valdovinos. One back from Mussolini. She finds the feet of Caravata. SFU looking to break through an attack of their own, but Kay Cartier looking for the ball out wide for Michaela Tupper. Michaela Tupper won't get to that one. It'll be a goal kick for Cullen, who's going to pretend like she doesn't know where the ball is. It's right next to you. There you go. It's going to be a pair of substitutions for the Falcons here. More than a pair, maybe 4 substitutions. It's number 4 coming in. That's Lauren Forster coming in for Kayla Wallace. Number 12, Sophie Beadle coming on for number 23, Taylor Kruger. SFU going to press the ball high up the field as they look to retain possession, and it's going to be a good piece of play from Ahuna to prevent the corner kick. It'll be a throw-in for the Red Leafs. Jacqueline Bailey came back onto the field for Andy Buckley, and number 10, Marissa Banky coming on for Yone. Richardson now with the throw. 10 minutes to go in this one. SFU looking for a goal. It's going to be cleared away from the Falcons. Great piece of play out wide to Meg, their defender. It was Cartier battling for it against McKay, and McKay will win that battle. She'll gain a free kick for the Falcons. Will take their time with the free kick as the clock ticks under 10 to go in this second half. Banky sends it forward. It'll go all the way through for a goal kick. It'll be another substitution for the Red Leafs.
Substitution being made for the Red Leafs. Stepping off, number 23.
Coming off is number 23, Kate Cartier. She picked up a knock in that first half after a challenge with Patterson. She was limping for the rest of that half and actually came out for the second half wearing a knee brace. Hope she is okay for this Saturday's match as they host the defending national champions. It's the Western Washington Vikings who come onto Fox Field on Saturday. They will pose a massive test for this Red Leaf defense. Coming on for Kate Cartier is number 26, Jensa Napier-Ganley. The freshman hoping to find her feet in the side and grab her first goal of the season. This is her seventh appearance for the Red Leafs so far this season, and she has 8 minutes to cement herself into the side. Ball with Ahuna though. Plays out to Banky. Her ball into the middle, intercepted by LeFontaine. One back by Banky. Marissa Banky driving into the middle. She'll find her fullback partner in Mahaffey. Valdovinos. Valdovinos loses the ball to Tupper. It'll be a foul called against Valdovinos. SFU now have the opportunity to send players forward and load up the box. Looks like they're going to do so. It's Alyssa Clark standing over the free kick around half field. Both center backs going to go up as well as the fullbacks. A lot of players on the edge of the 18 awaiting the service from SFU's number 6. Clark's ball into the box. Goes beyond the head of everybody. It'll be a goal kick for the Falcons. Collins, goal kick to take. She'll play it with Ahuna. Under pressure from Scott, she'll play it back to Cullen. Cullen plays it out wide for Banky. Great piece of play on the wing there, and she's going to find Blakely. Blakely now driving forward in support of Beetle, who had that great turn in midfield. Ball sent into the box from Banky. It'll be called for offside up against McKay. SFU will have possession here with 6.5 minutes on the clock to get back into this one. Ball will be sent out wide to Merlin. Cuts inside on Forster. Merlin looking to play beyond the defender. Can't do so. It'll fall for Tupper. Caravata. Her ball looking for Mussolini. Can't connect. It will be a throw-in for the Falcons. Going to be a throw-in for the Red Leafs and then a substitution. For the Red Leafs, coming on is Kate Smith, the freshman out of Coquitlam, BC. Coming off is number 12, Eve LaFontaine. Kate Smith going to play alongside her sister Emily Smith as the center back pairing for the Red Leafs. The first time these two have featured together this season. A really cool moment for the Smith family to see a pair of sisters playing together as a center back pairing on Fox Field. I personally don't think I'll be able to play with my sister for SFU men's soccer, considering she's 16 and plays field hockey, but it's a nice moment. Wish I could relate to it. Blakely will send that one out of play. 5 minutes to go in this one. They'll play out to Merlin. Mahaffey wins that one. He'll drop for Blakely. Into middle for Beetle. Now Forster. 1-on-1 against Merlin. Cuts inside. Beyond Clark. She goes down, no foul given. It'll be sent beyond the defensive line all the way through to Cullen. And now Aiken receiving it. Under pressure from Mazzolini. Be brought back for a foul, I think, against Caravada. Against Valdovinos. Aiken sends it forward, sent back by Merlin. Flicked on now Caravada. Can't get a foot on it ahead of Ahuna, who sends it forward. Tupper can't connect with Mazzolini, and SPU's defense has proved quite diligent for Red Leafs to break down. There's Scott, who's able to turn away from Banky, though. Scott into the box, but a great piece of defending all the way back there. Beetle to make a sliding challenge on Scott and get the Falcons the ball back. What could be a game-saving tackle there from Beetle, who made up for the missed challenge from her fullback Banky. Now it'll be Beetle on the ball. She sends it up over the top. Drop for Kate Smith. Sent all the way forward for Sarah Lowen to claim. She'll kick it back up for Richardson. Ball staying in the air. Richardson will bring it down. Can't keep it in play, though. It'll be a free kick called against Richardson. Under 3 minutes to go in this one. SPU will take their time as the clock begins to play against the Red Leafs here. Banky will play it out wide for Beetle, who has space. SPU in no rush to form an attack. They'll keep the ball by that corner flag, and then they look to play it to Blakely, who kicks the ball out of bounds when already being called offside. It'll be a yellow card against the number 14. Kate Smith on the free kick. Just over 2 minutes remaining in this one. SFU looking to send players forward and find a last chance in this one. Lowen plays it out to Emily Smith. Smith into Merlin. Merlin can't get past Forster. It'll be a throw-in. It's going to be a substitution to end off the game. It's going to be number 15, Sabrina Bailey, coming on for number 21, Katie Richardson, as well as number 10, Reagan McKenzie, coming on for number 6, Alyssa Clark. So 2 forwards up front for the Red Leafs to end off this one. Both Reagan McKenzie and Sarah Caravada on the field. It's going to be no handball called against Mahaffey there, and then foul called against Mazzolini, and referee kind of butchered that one. She's going to give a yellow card to Mazzolini, but when she watches it back, it was a handball against Mahaffey. Her lino, the linesman there flagging as the handball, and the referee refusing to give it, and gives the yellow card to Mazzolini for arguing about it. Mahaffey will take the free kick. SPU not sending many players forward. They're happy to sit back and see out this potential victory with only 30 seconds remaining. It'll be Jensen Napier-Ganley who hits the ball out for a throw-in. Just over a minute remaining in this one. It's Forster on the ball. She's going to leave it for Mahaffey and SPU. A bit of time wasting. They'll play it out wide. Now Blakely. One back from Merlin. Still in the air, loose, into the middle. Beetle plays it out wide for Forster. SPU has the ball right where they want it with under a minute remaining by SFU's corner flag. Forster. Ball will go out off of Forster. It's a goal kick for the Red Leafs. They're going to look to play the ball quickly out to Bailey, but played it a little bit too fast. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Or rather, referee will bring it back for a moving ball. So SFU get the ball once more. Last chance opportunity. They have 15 seconds to get the ball up the field. Here's Tupper. Under pressure from Valdovinos. 10 seconds to go. Merlin will look to send it forward. She can't do so. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons who see out the rest of this game. Final score on Fox Field. Falcons 2, SFU 1. Falcons able to come back from a 1-0 deficit and score 2 goals in the second half. Great performance from both teams, especially in the second half from the Falcons. They were able to amass 12 shots, 7 on target. They really applied as much pressure as they could onto the goal of Sarah Lowen, and the pressure finally broke with a cross out wide from Forster. It caused a bit of havoc between Sarah Lowen and Evla Fontaine. The ball made its way towards the goal, and Katie Richardson's clearance in off the post. An extremely unlucky goal for the Red Leafs to concede, and then a great piece of play out wide. It was number 11, Kayla Wallace, who was able to cut inside on her right foot. A great cross into the box, which was met by the head of number 23, Taylor Kruger. And that put the Falcons 2-1 up in this one. SFU will be back at home on Saturday at 6 p.m. again to host the national champions Western Washington. Red Leafs fall to 4-4-3 for SPU. The unbeaten run continues to 8 games. They are 8-2-2. Thank you for joining us here on Fox Field and Red Leaf TV. Final score here, Falcons 2, Red Leafs 1.